The forests of Eldoria shimmer with mystical energy unseen by humanity. Gaia, a young woman connected to nature, feels the forest calling her name. Trees bend, rivers tremble, and animals gather as if guiding her path. Ancient shadows stir beneath the roots, threatening the balance of life. Her childhood friend Kale warns of an unseen danger approaching. The emblem on Gaia's necklace glows for the first time in her life. Her destiny emerges, protector of the natural world against an ancient evil rising again. Gaia confronts the Blight, a dark force consuming life from the forest. Struggling to control her powers, she unleashes a protective barrier of energy. Kale wields ancient enchanted weapons, fighting beside her with fierce loyalty. The Blight whispers seductive promises of power if she surrenders. The forest shakes as light and darkness collide in a violent clash. Gaia's connection to nature strengthens, her aura brightening like dawn. Their small victory brings hope, but also fear of what lies ahead. Gaia meets other guardians: Leora the healer, Tarun the beast whisperer, and Silas the windcaster. Together they form the first circle of nature in 1,000 years. Ancient ruins reveal the truth of the heart of life, the source of all natural energy. Gaia learns that trust and emotion strengthen her more than raw force. Dark minions ambush them on a treetop bridge, testing their unity. Her emblem flares, creating a shield that protects the entire group. They survive the attack, knowing the true war is still ahead. A supposed ally betrays Gaia, seeking to seize the heart of life's power. The Guardians retreat to the sacred waterfalls to regroup and heal. Gaia discovers a painful connection to the traitor from her childhood. Amid the turmoil, Kale confesses his feelings for her. The enemy strikes again under a haunting moonlit sky, sending shadow beasts. Gaia channels the forest's collective energy, repelling the darkness. She realizes unity, not power, is the key to saving Eldoria. The Guardians finally reach the heart of life, a massive glowing world tree. Gaia's emblem ignites completely, resonating with the ancient source. The Blight launches its final devastating assault. Gaia and her allies combine their powers in a brilliant fusion of life energy. A colossal burst of light forces the Blight back into the Shadow Realm. The forest begins to heal as nature reclaims its strength. Gaia emerges as a symbol of hope, her journey far from over. Gaia hears ancient voices whispering through the wind, guiding her deeper into Eldoria. The Guardians discover symbols etched into living stone, glowing with forgotten magic. Leora senses the presence of old spirits watching them. The ground pulses like a heartbeat, warning of something awakening. Kale studies the carvings and realizes they tell Gaia's prophecy. The Blight's energy returns, corrupting nearby wildlife. Gaia absorbs the ancient echoes, strengthening her connection to nature. The Guardians enter a once sacred grove now twisted by the Blight. Trees bleed black sap, and vines move like living serpents. Silas tries cleansing the air but is overwhelmed by toxic shadow fog. Tarun communicates with a dying forest spirit for guidance. Gaia uses her emblem to purify the grove, but it drains her energy. The group is ambushed by corrupted beasts with glowing red eyes. Kale and Leora protect Gaia until her strength returns. The group follows a river that leads to the spirit of water. The river rises into a towering figure made of shimmering liquid light. It warns Gaia that the Blight is feeding on old elemental wounds. Silas and Leora combine their magic to communicate with the spirit. Gaia kneels, feeling the river's sorrow and centuries of decay. The spirit grants her a fragment of its power, healing waters. A wave of clarity washes over her, refreshing her strength. In a fog-covered market, the Guardians meet a mysterious shadow merchant. He sells forbidden artifacts stolen from fallen kingdoms. He offers Gaia a corrupted crystal capable of suppressing the Blight. Kale distrusts him, sensing hidden intentions. The merchant reveals he once served the Blight and escaped barely alive. He tells Gaia of a hidden gateway created by the ancient druids. Before leaving, he warns her, "Not all allies are made of light." The Guardians locate the ancient druidic gateway hidden under massive roots. Symbols ignite, revealing a swirling green vortex. Only Gaia can activate it. The emblem responds with intense brilliance. Dark spirits appear, trying to stop the ritual. Kale and the others fight them while Gaia stabilizes the gate. The ground shakes violently as ancient magic awakens. The vortex finally opens, transporting them to the inner realm. The group arrives in a luminous dimension where nature is alive and conscious. Floating islands drift above rainbow waterfalls. Creatures made of light and leaves watch silently. Gaia feels overwhelming peace, but also a strange heaviness. A giant ancient guardian spirit approaches them. It tests Gaia's heart, forcing her to confront memories of fear and doubt. She passes, and the spirit grants her the blessing of unity. The inner realm reveals how the blight was born from broken natural laws. Gaia sees visions of her ancestors failing to prevent its rise. Kale becomes troubled by a vision of Gaia sacrificing herself. The group learns that the blight has a central core deep underground. Destroying the core will risk Gaia's life due to her emblem connection. Arguments rise among the Guardians over protecting Gaia versus saving Eldoria. Gaia decides she will face the risk no matter the cost. The Guardians return to Eldoria, now darker than ever. The sky is cracked with veins of shadow. Forests decay into ash as the blight spreads rapidly. Gaia's emblem pulses, reacting violently to the corrupted energy. Villagers flee as giant shadow titans stomp through the land. The Guardians unite in a vow to protect Eldoria no matter the outcome. Gaia leads the march toward the blight core. The group reaches a colossal pit where the blight core pulses like a beating heart. Shadow energy swirls around it, forming screaming faces. Silas and Turan weaken its defenses using their elemental powers. Gaia steps forward, feeling the core's hatred trying to consume her. Kale fights through waves of dark creatures to protect her. Gaia pushes her energy into the core, beginning the purification. The ground shakes as the blight resists violently. The core releases a devastating energy wave aimed at Gaia. Kale leaps in front of her, absorbing the blast. Gaia screams as he collapses, barely alive. Leora rushes to heal him, but the wound is laced with dark corruption. Gaia's grief ignites an uncontrollable surge of power. Nature itself responds. Trees rise, winds roar, rivers tremble. The blight core starts cracking under her rage. Gaia's emblem transforms into its true ancient form, the heart sigil. Its light blasts away the surrounding corruption. Gaia levitates, energy spiraling around her like a living storm. The blight core attempts one final counterattack. The Guardians form a circle, lending Gaia their powers. The earth glows beneath them as unity amplifies the spell. The core begins to crumble at last. Gaia steps inside the collapsing blight core chamber. Shadow tendrils lash at her, trying to bind her spirit. She unleashes the heart sigil's full power in a blinding flash. The chamber erupts into swirling green and gold storms. Images of corrupted souls scream before dissolving into light. Gaia channels every ounce of her strength, purifying the core. A final shockwave sweeps across Eldoria. Light spreads across Eldoria, restoring forests instantly. Flowers bloom in seconds, rivers clear, and wildlife emerges renewed. Shadow cracks in the sky seal with radiant healing energy. Gaia collapses from exhaustion but smiles softly. Kale awakens, purified by Leora's healing and the forest's rebirth. Villagers celebrate as the land returns to life. The blight is gone. Its reign finally ended. Gaia is honored as the new High Guardian of Eldoria. The Guardians rebuild the circle to protect the realm's future. A grand ceremony is held under the Heart of Life Tree. Gaia appoints Kale as her second-in-command. Silas and Turan train new initiates from nearby villages. Leora restores healing sanctuaries across the land. The Age of Unity officially begins. As peace returns, Gaia senses a faint new disturbance far beyond Eldoria. A storm brews on the horizon, not of the blight, but something older. Kale joins her atop the cliffs overlooking the glowing forests. They vow to face whatever comes next together. The heart sigil pulses softly, ready for a new adventure. A flock of luminous birds takes flight, guiding the way. Gaia steps forward, her legend only beginning.